Good morning everyone, you join me today at the Carnby at Riverview Cafe in Forest Row. So this takes place every second Sunday of the month and it's normally quite a good turnout, although I must confess today is a little bit quieter. I'm not too sure because it's getting colder, but it could also be because it's Remembrance Sunday as well, so obviously people paying their respects to those that have served Queen and country, of course, but either way it's still a decent decent turnout. So let's have a look to see what's here today at Riverview Cafe, shall we? Right, so this kind chap, what's your name, sir? Greg. So Greg has showed me his car, which is really unusual because it's got 3 seats in the front, and it's not like a full bench, it's 3 individual seats, which is really unusual. And this dash, it's really cool. It looks like it's come straight from the 80s. It's really cool, and it's rather unusual steering wheel as well. Fantastic. It's a really nice colour as well. So what's the official colour of this car, would you say?
Turquoise blue.
Turquoise blue. It's really nice. So, and this is a Matra Simca Bagheera. Really nice. Really nice. So what's the performance like on this? Okay, what size engine? Nice. Really nice. Got the pop-up headlights as well. I like those. So why did they go for 3 seats in the front? Because it is unusual. It's a really unusual look.
To be different.
To be different. Why not? Why not? Wow, that's fantastic. So, and how long did you say you've owned this?
Since 85.
Since 1985.
We've been very advanced in building cars.
Yeah.
The dashboard it's not really dated. It's 1973.
I think the dashboard looks cool.
But 1973.
Yeah. And this is the very car you took Vicky Butler Henderson round on Top Gear.
Okay.
Wow, that is quite something. That's amazing. So how many of these are on the road, if you had to hazard a guess?
In this country, 3.
3? Just 3? Wow, that's properly impressive. So I imagine you take really good care of this then. So hang on, if there's only 3 of these on the road, your owners club must be tiny. So you've potentially got an owners club which consists of 3 members.
No, much of my other cars.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, Greg, thank you for showing me around your car. It's really impressive, and I can't believe it's just 3 of these on the road. 3 of these on the road and
Just
3.
This country.
Yeah.
On the continent.
And 3 seats in the front. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Greg. I really appreciate that. Look what's pulling up here. Corvette Stingray. Look at that. It's marvellous. A really nice colour as well. Quite an unusual colour. Now, believe it or not, that's not the only Stingray here, which is pretty epic, because over there, behind those 3 people, there's a white Stingray. So which do you prefer, guys and girls? The sort of, I'm not too sure what colour to call that, beige? Do you prefer the beige Stingray or the white Stingray? Personally, I think I prefer the white one. So let's go over and have a quick look. You've also got this purple MG as well, which is really nice. MG BGT. But look at this white Stingray. Just look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Really nice. Don't mind the shadow. Let me come around, get out of the sun a little bit. Just look at that shape. Absolutely wonderful. Let's have a quick look at the back, shall we? Just look at that. Absolutely spotless. Now this is more like it. Ford Escort. I simply love Ford Escorts, and it's in Mexico as well. Finished in red with a black stripe. That looks really good, and it sounds good as well. That's simply fantastic. I've got a lot of time for the old Ford Escorts. What else we've got here? We have Stingray, as I mentioned. This really old, beaten up Chevrolet truck with this sort of distressed look. That's really nice. And it's really elegant, timeless Porsche. Really nice. Must confess I'm not too sure which one it is, so let's have a quick look around, shall we? I'm not too sure which model it is. Hopefully someone will be able to tell me which one it is though, because it looks absolutely fantastic. Really, really nice. Another Chevy. Another pickup truck. And a simply gorgeous Alfa Romeo. Look at that. Really, really. Oh, those wheels. Oh, they're nice. See, when I drove in, I didn't realise that it had gold alloys, but that's really, really nice. It's got a roll cage in the back, so it's obviously used for sporting purposes. Quite a basic interior, stripped out, no mats or anything, but that's really nice. Just come around and have a look at the back. There we are. Finished in the traditional Alfa Romeo red with a clover leaf on there as well. That's really, really nice. So as I mentioned, there's not too many cars here today, which is kind of disappointing, because for me it's actually a fairly long drive down. It takes me about an hour to get here from South London, but like I say, it could be because it's starting to get colder. People don't want to bring their cherished cars out. I imagine that quite a lot of the cars are probably put away now for the winter. They probably won't come back until next spring, and as I mentioned, it's also Remembrance Sunday as well, so people obviously paying their respects, and I will be doing so when it hits 11 o'clock. I'm ashamed to say I haven't got my poppy on today. It's really bad, I'll admit. Yeah, so apologies for that. So I do respect the armed forces, of course, but I was just in such a hurry to get out this morning. I'm ashamed to say I forgot it. But yes, I will be observing the 2-minute silence at 11 o'clock, of course. Right, what else have we got? We're starting to get a little bit busier now, thankfully. So I had a few interesting cars turn up, including this. Very nice indeed. So this is oh wow, this is an old Morris Minor. Now when you think of Morris Minor, you think of one from the sort of 50s and 60s, but this of course is an older model, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And it's also very tiny as well. I wouldn't like to crash it, let's put it this way, so I don't think you'd quite survive. Got a frog-eyed Sprite over there, looking very wonderful. Over here, you've got some more truly great British cars. There we are, revving it up. Whilst I was there, I was also able to have a chat with a guy called Matt, and he took me through the recent engine rebuild they'd done for his Lotus Esprit turbo. Oh, so these are the old valves, are they?
Yeah, this is how close
How
it was
bad
to,
I was
the
to losing the engine entirely.
Let's have a quick look.
This would have been game off, throw the car away.
Yeah.
That's a valve.
Look at that.
Oh wow. Okay. Yep.
See that? Just a few holes in it.
Yep. Just a few
About
cracks.
to come out.
Yep. Okay. Brilliant.
And there's one that's really serious that's like missing the corner entirely. Cheers. That one there, look, completely gone.
Wow.
Yep. The compression wasn't exactly the best. 25, 35, 80 and 130.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a bit knackered, shall we say.
Yeah.
It's time to read. rebuild it and put a new engine in it.
Yeah, so you said it was a vast amount. If you don't mind me asking, how much was it exactly?
I'd rather not say. My wife might see it.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough, but I'm sure it was money well spent.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's an investment at the end of the day. You've got to use it, and I want to drive it, and
Yeah, exactly.
an engine that's knackered you can't use, and at the end of the day, these sort of cars, if you put money into them, you don't lose money on them.
Yeah, the thing is,
Only improve.
if you're going to own a car like this, it needs to be driven. You know, there's no point buying a car if it's just going to be on display in a garage. What's the point in that? It's a car. It's made for driving.
Exactly.
So-
you want to put something on display and look at it, and get a bit of artwork. Don't you?
Yeah, or get a model car.
Exactly.
Let me talk you through the stats for this simply astounding Ultima GTR. So underneath the bonnet is a 6.3 litre V8 that produces well over 500 horsepower, and as you can imagine, it's pretty light, so the performance figures are pretty astounding. Oh, something's just come in. Another sort of old American pickup truck sort of thing. So 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in just 2.6 seconds. Just have a few moments to take it in. 2.6. That's just a little bit slower than what you'd get from a FIA World Championship Rallycross car. So yeah, pretty rapid. It will go on to a top speed of 231 miles per hour. 231. So yes, this is very much a lethal track day weapon, and it's just incredibly low, so low. And look at that rear wing. So it's all carbon, looking very nice indeed. It's absolutely massive. Let me take a few steps back so you can really take it in, and that's a pretty good looking rear end as well. It's got the I think that's aluminium touches around the lights, and these two whopping exhaust pipes as well. Look at that. So yes, 231 miles per hour in a car that's small and light. It's essentially just a big go-kart, let's be honest. But unlike a go-kart, you've got room for a passenger as well. So you can scale them half to death, which I'm sure they will really appreciate. And yeah, there we are, the Ultima GTR. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, there goes for Corvette Stingray as well. I was hoping for a bit more noise, but never mind. Let's follow them, see if we get a bit of revvage happening like that. Right. There we go, a bit more revving, here we go. Yes. Oh! Those guys are mental. Love it. Absolutely love it. Look what I've got parked next to me. It is a Datsun 240Z, and it looks absolutely wonderful. Really, really nice. I just love that shape. That's a really fine looking motor. And it's been here before, so not the first time I've seen it, but even so, it looks fantastic. And over here, of course, we have the Ford Escort Mexico with a full sort of rally spec racing lights. Looking absolutely wonderful. Really nice shape and a really nice colour, and the interior is not too bad either. Give you a look of the interior. There we are, sort of black and red leather, or red and black if you want to call it that. Let's just jump up here. There we are. Very nice indeed. That does look good. Now, it's a two-tone sort of colour.
That's a nice colour.
It is a nice colour, isn't it? Now let's have a quick walk over and have a look at this Lotus, because it's got that kind of sort of finish you'd expect like on a TVR sort of Cigaris or something, that sort of two-tone sort of pearlescent look. Let's have a look. Just look at this colour. So I was speaking to the bloke who owns this, and believe it or not, this is actually a Lotus factory colour. He said it was called Climber Coat Red, and it's the only one of its kind, purely because this model is the Sport 190, and just 33 of these were made. This is number 26. So everything you see is how it came out of the factory, including the carbon wing and the black alloy wheel as well. He told me the car is completely standard, so what you see is what came out of the factory, and it looks absolutely wonderful. So it's got a 1.8 litre engine, which produces 190 PS, hence the 190 name I mentioned earlier. So in brake horsepower terms, that is 187. This means this little sports car will get to it will get to 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 5 seconds, and onto a top speed of 135 miles per hour. So yes, as you can imagine, this is pretty quick. It weighs just over a little over 710 kilograms. So it is rather light, which is why it's able to get to 60 miles per hour so quickly. It looks absolutely fantastic. It really does, and super rare. The only car of its kind to come in this colour, this Climber Coat Red, and only 33 of these were made, and this is number 26. Really, really nice, and I think that probably tops the cars I've seen today, purely because it's just so unusual. Well, I know Lotus Elise isn't that unusual, but to see it in this kind of TVR sort of colour is quite unusual. So I think that's quite a good smoke one of the motorbikes leaving. I think that's quite a good place to end my video. So there we are. So a few more cars did turn up, so it was a decent turnout. Bear in mind it's November, it's quite cold, it's quite windy as well. So yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done already, please subscribe, and until the next time, see you soon.